will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
Hello everyone, this is John, and today I want to talk to you guys about Sea of Thieves. So, Sea of Thieves came out on Tuesday, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've been playing a lot of it with Brroth and Joy, and expect a bunch of videos of Sea of Thieves to come out throughout the week. But I've noticed a little bit of a weird thing. There's not really much to do in the game aside from capturing animals, looking for treasure, fighting skeletons, or fighting players. That is the main loop of the game, and according to the developers, once you get to endgame stuff, when you get to legendary pirate status, more stuff start opening up and you start getting new stuff. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but after playing the game for upwards of what feels like 10 hours, it does feel like it's getting a little repetitive. I'm not bored of it by any means, because I really enjoy attacking other players and taking their stuff, or looking for treasure. It's my type of game. It's a game that I'm going to be enjoying for probably a good couple months, honestly. And it might be one of my game of the years next to Monster Hunter, but for a lot of other players out there who aren't really all that into pirates, you're probably not going to like this game after a couple hours. It is definitely a fun game to play with friends, and I highly recommend playing with friends. If you're playing by yourself, you can have fun. Me and Joy, when we play by ourselves separately, like by just lonesome, it does feel fun, but you're more of what it feels like more you're scavenging. You're by yourself, so you can't go into a straight fight against other players. If you're 1v like 3 or 4, you're not gonna win. Like, especially if the people that you're fighting know what they're doing, that you're not gonna win. Like, it's insane. But it is a bit of a one of those moments where you're kind of like you're like I said, you're a scavenger. You're someone who's looking for stuff to bring back and sell. That's what it feels like to me, at least. And oh, I also forgot to mention that there's also looking for sunken treasure. So like, there's ships that are sunken down. I don't know if they're player ships or randomly spawned ships, but you can go into the sea and get treasure from them. You'll be fighting sharks as well. So stuff like that is also a thing you can do. I've done that before, and that's a lot of fun, honestly. So it's terrifying because you might run out of air. But the game is a lot of fun, and I do love that it's quirky, dorky stuff. For example, if you're poisoned or you're drowning, you could just eat bananas. you magically heal. Like, you get air back from eating bananas, or you heal off poison by eating a banana. And it's just a little quirky, dorky thing you can do. And the weapons all feel kind of, in a way, clunky, but in another way, it kind of makes it so you have to learn the weapons before you start actually using them properly. For example, the shotgun feels extremely inconsistent at times, but if you are ballsy enough to get in close and shoot them, it's more or less one out of 10 times they'll survive. 99% of the time they'll die. But it's one of those things you have to kind of learn the weapon. The pistol's kind of a mid-range weapon, and if you get a headshot, you usually kill them. Sometimes you won't because of net problems. And the sniper is probably one of my favorite weapons, just because that crack makes it challenging. And there's also bullet drop, so it's really a skill weapon to use, but it does a lot of damage all at once. So yeah, you gotta learn that weapon. And I don't believe that weapons get stronger in damage if you buy new weapons. I think they're just design-wise de-change. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. And finally, the cutlass, which is one of those most awkward yet charming weapons in the game. It's if you are attacking another player or a skeleton, for example. Actually, I think this only works with players, but skeletons do fall back. When you're attacking them 3 times and they block all the attacks, you'll just hop back. You'll both hop back into different positions, and you can go fighting each other again. But it takes skill to actually know when to block and when to attack. Even though the controls feel like they're fighting you sometimes, because you block and you want to, swipe with your sword, but it takes a little bit of a delay to actually swipe with your sword when you're middle blocking or in between slashes. It's kind of weird. And I believe the skeletons are just the ones that just run away after you hit them 3 times, and they just kind of like, even if they're blocking it, they'll just fall back. I don't think you do fall back after that either. And there's also a charge attack that I don't know if many players know about, but the charge attack is really strong. If you hit someone with it, they'll probably go flying or just straight up die. And the charge attack can be used in a variety of different ways. If you're on the edge of your ship, you want to get to land fast, stand on the edge of your ship and thrust forward, and you skid across the water. It's amazing. I love that. It's dorky and stupid. It's just part of the game, and I love it because you can get to land really quickly, and you can get back to your ship really quickly by doing that too. So it's a fun, dorky game with a bunch of strange bugs, but it's kind of one of those but it's kind of like those bugs from, you know, in old day Skyrim, when you got smashed into the orbit by a giant. It kind of feels like that. It's glitches that you love. It's kind of dorky stuff you could love. And it's one of those games where I can tell you right now, it's not for everyone. And, well, then again, what game is for everyone nowadays? But it's one of those games where it's kind of a niche crowd. That's what it feels like to me. But I very much enjoy it, and I'm going to keep playing it. And you guys should expect more on our channel. I will be live streaming this on Wednesday, and you guys should totally expect that. It's gonna be a lot of this game. It's fun, and I personally find it entertaining. And it brings me back to the old days where I've always wanted to be a pirate as a kid. So this is like just speaks to me as a player. And I absolutely love it. But if you guys are enjoying Sea of Thieves, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like Sea of Thieves, please hit the like button and, you know, help us out a little bit. And if you guys want to see more from our channel, subscribe. Please hit the bell icon. Or if you want to make sure you get notifications, because the bell icon doesn't always work, please follow us on Twitter. Twitter is the best place to get notified of our stuff and when we upload and all that junk. And also, if you guys want to help us out a little bit further, you guys want to give us a little bit of donation, check out our Patreon, link in the description down below. Give us like $1. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next video. Bye!